Nice try, youth.
Trouble. People
Nice
don't
try,
think
youth.
about this podcast in the world and we're not chat, but not chat, right?
Nice
What's
try.
up, people? Welcome to the Yaad&abroad podcast, the baddest podcast in the world.
Ever tell the people them what you say you want to do, no man?
Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, but I know.
People big up on
again.
themselves.
Yeah, man, give thanks to you next week. Is it me? I say big up the listeners, them. Is it me? Yeah, hope you enjoy last week episode. If you haven't checked out last week episode, then I guess you live under a rock. You need to.
Run.
It's mental.
Go check it out.
Mental health month. Is it me? So make sure to check out that insightful. Is it me? Insight educational episode. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout outs to
Go ahead.
shout outs to the Peter Tosh Foundation. You get me? I say. Make sure you guys, Elder have on the merch there. Me have on the
Yeah. As me always say, we love equality. So we say equal rights and justice.
Everett,
right, Ella?
Nick's merch.
I mean, I say legalize it.
Legalize
That's
it.
All right.
Yeah. So, big up the Peter Tosh Foundation people. Make sure you go and go check out social media platform, Peter Tosh, website www.petertosh.com. You know what I mean? And go over to the shop where you can purchase the merch. You see me? Yeah, Elder on the merch, and we had I think it was like
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
about 2 to 3 weeks ago. And we have other stuff for go where Elder Road are close. Some of wear a few months right away.
Yeah. Yes, the Elder Road are close. Where people what they call it, wash clothes again? What they name? Helper. They never come today. Or this week, last week.
You know what's honestly, even when my mind I meet the laundry, brother. Yeah, that's one thing I learned from my youth. So with the more laundry, I am one.
There's a certain way you do it. There's a certain way you do it.
No, it just feel more conscious that it clean. So
yeah, because you have a certain way you do it.
Exactly. So.
You know, so you separate this and that and
but I just throw everything in a all right. That's
so like you throw it for somebody.
No, I don't throw it, but the people that know,
they're not gonna understand still.
Yeah,
no, don't get wrong still. Me get what I say still, because you can't do like everything that's going to one wash kind of style.
No.
Or you can pass your white, so your black, so your
brother, miss it.
Yeah.
People that want to know the shirts, know the shirts. Yeah.
Say no one make we know the shirts. Who don't know the shirts?
No. If you don't understand the maths, then it takes a few more years. But that's no say me. Yeah. Make me feel better. I put my thing together. I wash everybody in the house than for leave the responsibility to somebody else.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, exactly. You get the maths.
Yeah. So of course, shout outs again. As I mentioned before we started, shout out to all of the listeners them. Shout out to all of the viewers them on the YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, we need to get to 100 subscription before the end of June, people. So go over there and subscribe to our YouTube channel on the Yaad&abroad podcast.
And share it with at least 2 people. Share it with at least 2 people and tell them, say, go and go subscribe.
Yeah, just go and go subscribe. Definitely appreciate it.
Because we are drop value.
Yeah. You get me? I say, I know, want to know match the face them with the voice. You get me? Yeah. Big up to all the listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and the whole works. All the different podcasts, a whole heap of them, so different outlets, so I can't, but me just call out the more popular one them. And the Anchor, of course, as Spotify own Anchor, so you know the thing.
Yeah.
Is it me I say? Yeah. What else you have big up? Nana Name Podcast, Kiki's creation. You know what I mean? It's a mind game. You know?
Yeah.
Puma. You know what I mean?
You know, if I could bring on Kiki, somebody reach out more there. Somebody that listen to the podcast and them like Kiki voice. It's a female.
Yeah.
She said she like Kiki voice. We bring on Kiki. Kiki, she can
like-
attract some guests.
Like you said that quick. Like you said that quick.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, man, like
it's a female.
You have to watch a female them too, you know. You have to watch a female them.
Well, that's a different story, but what they talk, have an episode where they ask some questions, so we're not really sure. You know?
Especially when you talk about trees, some couple.
Exactly. So, you know, if you watch it, that's up to you, bro. But me didn't feel it important if it, you know, this claim said, you know. But yeah, like Kiki voice. So, big up for that Kiki, you know, kind of era ad. And it just shows that it a reach, you know, it a touch some ears and stuff. So I appreciate the support from everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Kiki, I sort out some merch for me. I need to come collect them. Yeah,
I'm done.
Okay. Finish already, sir.
Yes, I'll come pick up my merch.
Yes. And anybody who wonder if you have not seen Kiki's merch as yet, when Ella get his stuff, I'm sure I'm gonna wear it on the podcast. Yes. Also, she responds to our stuff as well. Neil have on a shirt right now.
And so if you want to check out, she have a website, you can check out the website. Just looking at the description, you see me and say if it's either on YouTube or on whatever podcast platform, it's in the description. You'll see, just copy and paste it, you know what I mean, in your search and it pop up. You see me and say? Yeah. So just go on over there, go check out what she have already, and she custom whatever you want, you see me? I will get it sorted out and shipped to you.
Yeah, man, I like the embroidery work she does, so I look forward to rocking them, you know?
Yeah. And a whole heap of things are forward in, so you know the thing is going to be a busy summer. Yeah, you know what kind of unpacker she are going to my office here. Be excitement.
Yeah.
But, yeah, or the man them stay. 1 new week. What man them stay? Everett, or you stay? No, you're hungry, you know.
The thing alright, you know? Me look hungry.
Yeah.
How many people? How many people watch it on YouTube and comment in the comment section? If ever look hungry people, want to comment hungry in the comment section.
Yeah.
But everything good. It don't know as we say. By his time, everything alright. It's a blessing. We're here again. It's a pleasure to meet up with the man them and drop these gems. So I'm grateful for that. Personally, thing not too bad. We're grateful to see when I go through, you know, all the things that happen in our life.
Yeah.
You know? So
grateful.
I feel grateful. Regardless of what we are go through, every man have them own personal stuff. But just this what we have here, so is a blessing, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, you know, no matter how the week kind of start off or whatever, you look forward to this personally and you lift your spirits up and so forth. So we're all right. So we're grateful, you know, and just never drop these gems, you know.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how you are the mentally?
That's a good question. I don't want to lie to you. So I don't want to just give 8 or 9 just because it sounds nice, you know. It's a very good question. Honestly, there's a lot going on, so I'll tell you 5 and we can discuss off the air.
Okay.
But it's a good question. I'm like you asked that because I don't think about it as much.
Yeah.
We discussed it, mental health month. We discussed an episode last episode. That was a topic and so forth. And it's what Elder does do to me. People who not listen, do the same to our friends and our family members because we don't think about these things, you know. We know we are going through stuff, but we don't even take the time to even say, "Oh, what am I really going through?" and so forth. So big up Elder, respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So we have to check in with the dog after the recording's done.
Yeah, done. Nearly, I still.
But good man, and then I put a number on it as it relates to the question we asked every. But that's 7 because that's the first number that will come to mind.
Yeah.
They gave me and say some of this. I work with it and say, yeah, you know, the 3 there, the 3 heavy still.
Yeah.
They gave me and say so.
Yeah.
3 heavy.
Okay.
Yeah. So can I work with the 7 still? You know what I mean? Yeah. But
anything
overall,
else? Yeah.
Overall, we're good still, isn't me? We are process the thing a day at a time. You get me and say? A minute at a time, a second at a time. Yeah, so we just rough patch there, but we do the thing. I say, and I try to balance out everything and sieve out everything and make sure, say, you know, we don't create a rut for ourselves. I say, and overthink. For the time, this is the problem come in. We start overthink certain things and, you know what I mean, overanalyze certain things. But
Mr. Elder Face, I don't know if this is the reason why, but you make a post. I think it was today, not today or yesterday, but you make a post.
Who that?
You.
Okay.
And you post on Instagram, that was. And the post said, don't quote me, but something to the effect of, essentially we're our own worst enemy. You know, yeah. We don't we always know, but we not do the right thing. Something to that effect. But anyway, we're our own worst enemy. And it's all in the mind. That was what you were pretty much saying. So now you know what I talk about. You can actually say the post so people can actually follow. But as we need to say, we overthink and everything, and then we see your face, it just kind of like, yeah, like the man talk about this or the stop be your own worst enemy. Allow everything else, you don't be your own worst enemy.
And if funny enough, say, me not even see the post where talk about. So, and I like, me see the post and I say, yo, all right, then cool. I just, you know, Elder, but how you stay?
I'm good here now. And it tie into where both on us about that big. The post this morning pretty much I say, yo, we need to get out our own way.
Yeah.
Most of the time we things are going on with we, and because we worry about what other people think, we reach out and ask for the help, we share what go on because we feel say we can fix the problem. Yeah. Right? And pretty much a post I say, yo, you know, have to try to see your face. If you need help, you need help. You understand me? If something go on with you, might not do it publicly, but pull out one man aside and say, yo, this is how I go on with me. I feel now a little better place right now. Right before that call, I realize something about myself where when you do certain things are hang in a certain circle that no longer meet your need, you have to be strong enough to say, you know what, I don't want this no more. Because it don't bring peace to me. Mm-hmm. And we have somebody who was very close to me. It's crazy that we had the conversation last week. And we have somebody who was very close to me call me and I say, yo, send me a text. I say, yo, them just rush our son to the hospital because he might have suicidal ideations. Mm. And because of the conversation, when we talk to the youth, because the youth were tied to it, when we talk to the youth, him was able to reassure me, say I'm good and everything, you know, him voluntarily go to the hospital. He might experience some things, but he did not try to fix it to the same mindset. And in the post when I put my Instagram at It's a Mind Game, it I say, yo, the same mindset that got you into the problem cannot get you out. Right. Something have to change, and if there's nothing for change, help you change the direction, whether it's person, action, or whatever, you gotta continue down the same path. And that's one of the law of physics. I can't remember it. A force I gotta continue in the same direction unless it's met with another force to change direction. Yeah. I can't remember which one of the laws it is, but the law, you know what I talk about. Mm-hmm. So, Newton law. But it's important that we share when we are going through some, we have certain thought process, or we don't feel the best, communicate with people. Don't hesitate. We have a saying, especially from Yaad, yo, I keep my business to myself. So we'll come here and we'll pick up the same mentality and we have struggle. And the people in right round will not know what go on and maybe have the solution as we mentioned last week. But because we don't share to nobody, we struggle. So we're glad that we have that circle here and we have even a bigger circle with some other man in our group in a St. Louis here. And me have my other circles where I feel like I can open up. So them they're like therapy for me.
Mm-hmm.
But if you in an environment where you feel like you don't have the support system, even if they're immediate in the same city with you, reach out to somebody out of port. Reach out to us. I will help connect on if I even listen. And that's what I think what I do with the youth when they talk, because normally I feel like I have all the solution. And based on the conversation last week, I just listen. I don't come up with a solution, I just listen. Because I want him to feel free, for talk. And if he asks me a question, then I answer it. But for the most part, I just there for support. So you know, if you have necessary training, sometimes people just want somebody to listen to. So right now, I feel like knowing that I'm all right and get some things off of my list so I don't worry about, or me not worry about it. My worry never that change. But about a 7, 8 right now. I feel good. 7.5, 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're grateful for that because as much as it's a year realm, you know, we still have to make sure you're good, you know?
Yeah, man.
And you're always there for people. So you have to be careful so you don't take on, there's a correct term for it. But, you know, become a victim of everything because you absorb it, so to speak, you know? So we think we have to watch a little bit more because you always hear the same kind of stuff. You're there for people, you talk to other people. If I through work or just personal, so we're grateful to say, yeah, 8 and 9, I say.
Yeah, man. 7 years. I'm good.
7 years.
I'm good. Me have make sure say me have my running. Me need to do a better job journaling. But me know say me have my running. Me have my circle. When me one of the things I do, me not hold back when me think certain things. You understand? Me have my circle when me can share with. When me know them now I go judge. And even if them laugh and I judge them, I judge me. Them I give me positive feedback. And then we have that group here, the podcast. I like therapy also. When we come out here, we just be candid and share what we are go through so other people can learn. And that give me a sense of reward, a sense of release when me I share, when me I talk about. So talk therapy help. You know, so we encourage people. What do you may reason with somebody and them I say, yeah man, me I talk to my therapist. The man say, you have a therapist? I say, what you talk about, brother? Every time a therapist not mad more than madman.
I must say you're a therapist. So
yeah,
what a therapist I do that therapist.
Because everybody are pouring. If you're not careful, you have what we call compassion fatigue. A lot of people in social work experience compassion fatigue where them are receive, and them can't even, I like somebody a hold your down in the water. And you can't get a chance to breathe because them are coming for them problem and your problem to stop and say, I wait till nearly Everett problem cool off so I can come back on pressure elder. I like everything I come down at once. And if we have an outlet, which is for me running, holding a meds with the man, then being authentic, having my therapist who I talk to, having my circle who I talk to. Yeah, man, either that mash up, man. I have a teenage daughter, I have a younger daughter when I live with me. So much things we have we can affect if we don't have an outlet. And it's important that someone will come here and just work and have no outlet. Because we are trying to take care of yard. Yeah, if you're not send a $50 give your family, you can send 40 instead of 50. You can send 30 instead of 50 1 week or 1 month. And use that 20 to go treat yourself to some ice cream or treat yourself to a meal where you just sit down and you not think about nothing. You just sit down and just I enjoy your meal. I enjoy your movie. I do whatever. We don't come at this for take care of cow brethren. Come here forget milk. Yeah, we can take care of the cow, but we come here forget milk. If what we are doing not add value to it, we just in the circle. In a sense, Virgin, now mash up your meds.
Yeah, since we're upon the topic of mental health, get me I say a tragic event occurred. I think it was Sunday.
Or
Saturday. I think it was
Saturday.
Saturday in Buffalo, New York.
New York.
Get me I say we want like a waste man. You see me? Cause them say him have some kind of mental illness and he was diagnosed. You get me I say? With all of that. But him also have a weapon like that to travel with. Or him even get access to that. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we had a look at takes him say him mother and him cousin come out and make statement and I say, yo, Ray, I call COVID. You see me? But the man do a act of terror. And go on supermarket. Brother, tell you the honest truth. After me see the video, because the man send it in a group chat.
Yeah, but I watch it.
After
you see it. I say gruesome because you know see a lot of like
I'm paranoid for the whole day.
Yeah, it's not gruesome in the sense where you say like blood and graphic, but it really
look like a game.
Like a game. You ever play Call of Duty or watch Call of Duty?
I watch it.
I saw the view. I saw the look.
Literally. Him just a shoot. And people just drop and say, yo, them people are real, you know? That you're saying.
The way the game this in the camera, them GoPro, as it does look like, say you have on a view, or like you're sitting in your house and you play a game. And the man said, like him then I parking spot and him pull out and him start recording. Like him say, yo, the
man just drive in and just jump. It's like literally it's like a game you play.
Brother, imagine a day in a supermarket. I will think nothing about. Imagine a day in a supermarket. And you just have push a trolley and you just hear them shut a bass shut.
You have some people who not even reach in a supermarket.
Yeah.
There are a couple of victims that were like literally at the either nothing just a reach or not leave, but like at the door.
The first woman we get it, she write on car.
Yeah.
Stand up by a car. Get it. She couldn't move. She just dropped straight on her face. Bloop.
Brother. Yeah, man, and I'm more than one round my putting there, so I make sure you're gone.
Yeah. We are the people that on the ground.
And they
must shoot them.
Yeah.
So we would know, say, yo, when you hear a gunshot, you lay down. Me say that never helped.
Couldn't help because I'm going and anybody him see.
Them don't know where to come from.
And that me say we know so when we hear gunshot we get low. But me say the people end up on the ground and they must shoot them.
Just walk in because right they saw the entrance now. When them walk in, people lay down on a duck, of course. You see me I say as him come in, he just start shoot at the ground. Boom, 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 boom. And a rapid fire. And a one shot and then reload and rapid.
No.
It spit out whole heap. You see me I say in a seconds.
Yeah.
Milliseconds. Yeah, man.
As I said, I watch it, as somebody tell me, she say, oh, I said, I'm good.
Yeah. You don't miss no.
And she say, like him say, son, I kill people, and the man almost kill a white man. I realize.
Say sorry.
I apologize.
Actually, say sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm going to mention that, because I say, and you mentioned something about having a mental condition.
That's what them say.
Yeah, sure. Like, I don't know, and whatever. That's besides the point. Yeah. But if him did aware enough, he can tell you sorry.
Him know him mother.
Him know him mother.
Him get up and plan that out. Like, there's recordings that him plan it out and all of them something. This one with me here. You get me? I say, so, with all of that being said, no, you can't use a mental care there. Because of course, we talk about your mind can cloud it and you get me and say, but the process, you plan this at no given time, you just say to yourself, say, you know, so this don't make no sense. And I like everything.
No, but to them it makes sense.
Yeah, but at the spur of the moment, You see me I say? The spur of the moment, me basically can't understand. But if it take, brother, if it take 5 days, a week, a month, it makes sense.
Yeah, mental health. If a mental health,
but
it's serious,
if a mental health, but the reason why I say again, without all the information, the reality is if him could have said sorry, even in the moment, even if
go ahead.
No, you finish that. What you saying?
No, go ahead there. Even at the moment.
No, even at the moment, if him actually have a mental condition and him get to where him get to, but in that moment when him say the man sorry, that click to tell us sorry, could you tell us stop and not do no further? So why you realize say this just say sorry then? So why you realize? Because obviously it's a sorry because you
one person to that person.
Yeah. So, and again, I'm not a professional. This elder shake off all like what there's a song.
Like me know him I come with. Me know him I come with because we talk about this.
I'm gonna learn to make him come with it because I stand corrected. But all me I say, brother man, is if me gonna give him the mental condition and the whole planning stage, it'll tell it to himself, must say, him rationalize it because that's how it is. You mentally unfit, you rationalize them something there. But why when you shoot the man, you can realize, or you shoot half of him, you can realize, say, no, it wasn't that intent based on the plan here. So much to the point where we can tell him sorry and then proceed to move on. That's enough calculations in my opinion, you know. Enough that's an accident for just tell a man sorry and move on, you know. You understand? Yeah, can you say sorry as a reaction to knowing say you do something, you know? You know, just go and say sorry, and it's stuck. Hello, what you have to say? I feel like say you just.
All right. I'm kind of disappointed. Not really disappointed. I kind of wish we never understand the mental side because I give you an example, and again, I'm not justify this guy. A while ago, Neil say when him see it, him get paranoid, right? So when him step out in our community, as a matter of fact, Neil, when you say paranoid, explain what that means.
Because I forgot the store. I did have my family with me.
And what was your thought process?
I regular my got the store, and of course, because the man will have my head when I still even when time me there. If I just got this corner store or whatever, I always look around me and I see what I go on. Just for prips. You get me? I say, yeah, it's just a thing when I do. You get me? So when time I see that now, I know me and my family I got a football game and my daughter's birthday. So I see that now. I say, yo, Jaja, I got a store now. Even if them say them come in the store, I left them in the car.
Okay.
You get me? I say, even though something could have happened outside, I mean it in a store.
And while in a store, what was your...
I look around. I dey on P's and Q's, double, triple overtime. You get me? I say? Because I say, first of all, that store they look like any schnook store. First, before me even see the name of the store, it look like a schnook store. I say, yo, a schnook this, I'm in a misery this happen. You get me? I say, only if I find out, say, somewhere else. It live the same way, but I just a different name. You see me? I say, yo, Jaja. So me just paranoid the whole time. Like, me I fear, you know what I mean? Me I look on everybody, I looking at everybody's face. And you get me, I say? And I wonder, because, of course, our state now is a carry state.
Open carry. Not just carry, open carry.
So
I can have my one palm my waist.
And it's a walk around.
Yeah.
Cowboy days.
Like cowboy, yeah.
You get me? I say, you have to have it in our holster, I think.
Yeah.
You have to just have it in our holster. You see me? But even the gun where the brother have, that me I say, oh, him get a all of that. Even though you can buy.
And apparently, you know, I think the feds found evidence to think that if him they get wet or at least get to leave that location, him they have plans to continue going on a rampage.
Yeah.
So essentially enough of the people that get knocking up.
So may I go back to the question. So may I ask Neil that, and Neil I say paranoid. So imagine being exposed to that over and over. I know them not call what we not think about moment of insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I say, yo, him should have snapped out tight when whatever. That's on a moment of insanity. That's a mental illness to a point where if based on what I explain, I like the video game, I wear my train. So if you are trained in a training to play a video game and you get conditioned to believe, say, yo, black people are the enemy. And white people are the civilian or whatever. And they're on my side are friendly. Then you can understand in another situation that why am I justify apologizing to the man? Again, if he have mental illness.
If you have mental health. Illness.
Yeah. The problem with me is every time we have somebody with mass shooting and all of them things there, them always pull the mental illness card.
Yeah.
And not only that, them always get arrested. Every time a black person involved in something, even if it's well, not every time, but most of the time when you see it, especially major, them now get to it.
Them now get that chance.
Them now leave the site.
You know where they I think the chief over there say, they might do them on the news and they might say, yo, we don't just go around and shooting people. We try our best not to. He wasn't posing of any threat. And of course I paraphrase. Nah, you get me? That's exactly what I'm saying. But he must say he wasn't have no threat. Like him realize say, yo, Ray, like police around him, and him did have enough ammo to kill them too. But him decide not to. You get me? I say the man said the man have enough ammo to kill whole heap of them. There could have been way more casualties. But of course we know said them was never in plan. Him never have no plan to shoot them. In the plan for going this to do him and left. Yeah. And move on to the next. You get me? I said, me don't know why me even, but then again, elders say me not think that way there. In a public place. You get me? I said? Yeah. And even if you're there in a public place, cause like I think retired police officers
but
and them
is that but apparently you went to a predominantly black store.
Brother.
So it was all like a part of his plan. And
everybody, and one person out of the people were dead. One was 35, and everybody is over 50.
Yeah.
Between 50 and 80, I think 88.
Yeah, I think one person was 86, one lady. Like,
you understand what I'm saying? So, I see people post it and show the age, and I say, yo, the mental side, if a mental side, brother, if I had case, it tough. Because, like Neil say, first thing I do, I go for my dog, you know. I make sure somebody have my dog when I travel, you know. But I go say, yo, I can't be able to control it, but at least I feel more secured.
Yeah.
With my dog, you understand me?
Brother, and that's the thing, you know. You know, say, does the fuck say yo within the state, you see me I say? And we know the whole energy thing and you know bring certain energy towards you and all of them. So I only put them thing I mean I even think about it. You get me I say, cause you know them thing they easy to get me like
yeah.
As long as your slate clean, you can just go to the store and go.
You have 200, 250, you get something.
It's too crazy over the state, brother. It's too extreme.
Brother. So suppose me go on a rampage, me not even work on a rampage now, but suppose me getting a face now and me I say, yo, me I stack up, you know. You get me I say, me I stack up, you know, I'm buy this AR-15 and you see me I say, be this and shotgun and ray and now me I feel safe, I feel put them in a safe from youth them and make sure say, yo, those padlock up and ray. You get me? And it's our next issue that, you know, within itself.
Yeah.
You get me? I know every time me I go road now, even me I go a party, me I feel bring my peace with me.
I have to make sure some cage up my dog.
You feel me? Yeah.
You understand? I have my dog long time and nobody knows about my dog. You understand? Make sure some cage it up. So nobody knows about it.
It's sad, bro, and we
have
to
it's
say,
unfortunate.
Yeah, definitely condolences to all of the family. You get me? I say, you, Mr. Sir, you know a mental health month.
It just sad the outcome, guys. We know about as well.
No, but him we go suck for him mother.
Yeah.
And him auntie and him cousin will come out and attack about because of COVID and all of them things. All I know if we dive to no mother, you know.
And that's the narrative where them send.
Big man thing.
Yeah.
You get me? I say, cause now my tax money, you feel me? Of course, my tax money probably now reach way over this, so. But you know what I mean? You get the drift.
Yeah, man. You might benefit same way.
If you go song, cause it's a little youth. 18. You feel me? I say 18, brother. Like, so now you go stung in a jail, life sentence, 25 years. Oh, you get me? I say?
Yo, I could take a break and come back, cause yeah. Take a break.
Yeah, you could take a man and drink some water.
Beers.
People go and drink some water or sip look like a tea or something, man. Or forward back, you see me? Yeah, quick and fast. People, so we're there again. We have to take a quick break. You see me? I say, man, I'm gonna wash them face and them thing there. You know, so I say, look at tears I drop down off Everett glasses and them thing there. You see me?
People.
Still, brother, me just Jano star. Some of the time, I just feel like I just pack up out of foreign and cut, brother. Cause,
Go on.
Brother, it's unfortunate, you know. And that's the part where tough for me is are we always suffer as black people? We are suffer a whole heap and I like it seemed like there's no which add more trauma, which I one of the reasons why I never want to watch it. Because when the young lady shared, I say, yo, we can't. She say, yo, you can't watch him. And I say, yo, you ever see somebody get shot? She said, no, I say, exactly.
Brother, just imagine.
Yeah, it's not a good sight. And that's something we adjust.
I mean, I talk about on TV, me see people are dead in front of me. Grew up in the garrison, you understand? So, certain things, I make sure some block out of my system, brethren. Yeah, I want to know what go on. Not even news when I watch more time, no, brother.
Negative energy.
You understand? Because it can be traumatic, which lead to the compassion fatigue. Because after a while, so pretty much your compassion fatigue is, after a while, you become numb to certain things. So you see a man I get killed or a woman I get killed or I get beat up or whatever. And it's like, hey, I don't know, because it becomes a condition that you have the emotions towards it. And then you become, realize it to develop more and more to the point where your own family members and kids, have the emotion towards. So certain things I control my mind and make sure say I don't expose myself to it unnecessarily. If me not part of me can't help it, then cool. But for the most part, because just like the same, see that and become paranoid. Imagine if you watch news and I get exposed to that and I condition your mind consistently.
Brother, that's why I don't watch news, brother. My grandmother always accuse me and I say, you watching news? Me I say, yo, no. Oh, you're not watching news? I forgot. Me I say, yo, me can't watch news every time and I look on him something.
Yeah.
You know, you're nothing good a come from the news, cause what? The bad sell.
Yeah.
You get me? I say, brother, just imagine say yo, me got the supermarket, knowing say yo, me will probably got the supermarket by myself. You see me as a black man.
And you just a walk around a shop.
Yeah. And a man just come in and just start and shoot me up, kill me. My woman got the fucking supermarket with all my youth fam. Cause youth them black. So I kill youth them too.
Cause he might kill old people, old man and old woman. So I don't like him see somebody and say, yo, them aggressive or them aggressors.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
I'm not.
And then him make it out of that.
They would have to come arrest me same time, fam.
I mean, somebody sell or a medical ward right now.
Man, they might have to come.
All right.
When I just turn me over to the police same time, brother. No man not tell me nothing, you know, brother. Me no want hear nothing. So you know, see a grim. Everything a dirt.
Yeah.
And the cycle never stop. And I saw we as black people now, you see me, I say we're forgiving. We have the forgiving mindset there. You feel me? I say because if for every mass shooting we go on with them white brother they go in a church and you see me, I say suppose one of them family if you do start do the same thing and do start. You get me? I say? Oh, these thugs,
well,
these
the thing is we know say the outcome are a bit different. So we're not gonna try that game. Unless it's a sacrificial attempt we are doing. So we just know
attempt, yeah.
See, exactly, right? We just know that we'll be a sacrifice to whatever cause.
Them call it suicide by cop.
All right, there you go. Yeah. But if that's not the case, we now it because we know that them, as Ella said, they now come and arrest we and pull you away and diagnose you and say, oh, you have mental health. No. They might come and do them after do and then say, well, they are resisting up.
Yeah.
And we never show him upon them threat.
There was a threat, yeah.
We never show him upon them.
He was armed with Skittles.
Or whatever the case is, right?
He been armed with Skittles.
You know? And yeah, like, and apparently Skittles known for more things than diabetes. Because I must that, like, you know, like you have to read it. But we know that nearly. So the approach is not going to happen. It's a bigger problem and it not going to change because the people, we discussed it already. And again, we might say repeat ourselves, people, but when it does happen, unfortunately, in the future, when it does happen again, we'll be here to say the same thing. It not change because the people in charge, they're not change. No one has really come out and really condemned racism to that point where people who are racist really can look at themselves and be like, yo, I need to stop.
Bridget, racist people now looking at themselves.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. But no one has ever come out and really condemned them. Come out and they may talk, oh, we need to do better, we need to do this. But no one has really come out and said anything or put measures in place for them people to understand, say, yo, like it or not, racist or not racist. If me do this, this is gonna happen to me. You know, if you not be racist, you know, but keep it to yourself. But just understand, say, if me do this or carry a racist act, this is what's gonna happen because them know nothing gonna happen.
There's no consequence to it, you're right.
That's it. And that's the bigger problem.
There's no consequence to it.
All of the, you know, the press conference and the talking and the fans, and it is ridiculous because at the end of the day, the people them who are do these things, they know there are no consequences. The worst case scenario is you either get a couple of years or you're gonna sit on an award. You're not gonna lose your life. You can't guarantee yourself to get time at all because them find some loophole to justify and let you out.
And then apparently he plead not guilty.
No, go on again. Correctly because I'm gonna register.
I might be wrong, but I thought he plead not guilty.
I want to hear that too. Don't quote me though.
Yo, I could talk about something different, brother. No, but that big man level dog, like it a bubble.
Yeah, wrap it up still. I think that is alright.
It's a bubbling on me, brother. I swear. Like real, for real, dog.
I mean, I think the whole purpose of this really is just somewhat highlight another thing what happened, because not a lot of people hear about it, or obviously, you know, as blown up as the other ones, but also just because we have still out of respect for our own race and things that we are feel as a race, you know, out of respect, we never have a choice but to discuss it, but it's not a topic where we feel like we want to really
this is America,
dwell on, because it's not gonna be different. As I said, it's America, and that's America for you. That's just what it is.
Yeah, the land of the brave and the free, them say.
Hypocrisy, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And take it to a next level now. You know this hurt now when time you have a conversation with some black people and them are make it seem like America the best place in the world.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, making her go back at what? Shut up. You stupid as fuck. What do you mean go back? What? So you want to stay? Okay, all right, cool. You get me? Yeah. It's just like, yo, you're just naive as hell. Like, you don't even know what's going on here. Or you try to make it seem like, say, yo, this not going on here. You get me?
Yeah. If we ignore it, then it doesn't exist.
Until it reaches your doorstep.
Yeah.
You have to open your door.
Yeah. It's scary, brother.
Yeah,
scary.
And things like this, the trickle effect to it now. You gotta have them young black youth here grow up. You get me, I say? But they might start to hate white people, brother.
Them already hate. Imagine your grandmother, your grandmother, your grandfather, your great-grandmother, great-grandfather go to the store.
Unfortunately, it not gonna get to a point where we think we're rebel like that, because we know what's gonna happen. We can't really win enough.
You don't know.
It's a matter of
I get to the point where we are going to rebel.
No, but rebel like that, because
you don't know.
No, brother, but what I say is a big part of why them can't be so, because they know nothing now come out of it. We know something now come out of it. Yeah, so now we're gonna find more creative ways to rebel, but like that,
these black kids,
because we know, unless, as we say, it's a suicide by cop.
Yeah, but these new generation black kids,
yeah,
some of them are willing. They are willing and ready.
Yeah,
to take on that.
Well, brother,
you talk about me and you.
Yeah, that's true still, because it get to a level where.
Remember them seeing Pitney take how much drugs on him something there, you know.
Not only that, them see it as hopeless. Them see life as hopeless, so might as well.
You might as well, yeah.
It a go happen, so might as well go out.
No for them want dead young. No for them want dead young.
Yeah.
No for these kids want to die young, bro.
But now I can say them want dead young is that them believe that there's no hope. So why not go out in a blaze of glory?
True. That is true. So I retract that statement.
So it's important. I mean, know we grew up where we are say, yo, a peace and all of that, but we have to make sure so we guide the youth them. And give them hope so them not feel like that are the only way them can go. It's tough, you know. I'm not afraid to have them conversation there with the youth them and find out what them think. Give them an outlet for talk. Because a lot of time we upset about it and think say, yo, them are kids, so we are protect them from it. No, they must see it too. And if we don't sit down and have conversation with them, they might have conversation with the wrong person. And the wrong person might influence them for go take it on like Billy the Kid and him friend them.
True.
So it's important that we provide and sit down and have conversation when Mike Brown did, especially because Mike Brown is from St. Louis here. It was good for sit down and have a conversation with my daughter and hear her thought process on it and what she think, and you know, politics every year. Every time we have election, I do my best to carry her when we go vote. So she say, yo, it's a part of the process, because a lot of these policies are not protect we, because we don't take part in the process. Because we say, yo, politics are not for me. But then people who get voted in make the decisions and spread the hate where where affect we. So we are saying, no, affect we, but it affect we. So that's why it's important that we talk about this part during the election time, or we talk about this and say, yo, even if you can't vote, go talk to your friend them, we can't vote. Make sure some policies are get put in place for it. Make sure some policies are get put in place for reduce the certain gun, access to certain guns. Here are some people who unsuspecting think they are gonna prepare food, get some food for dinner, for whatever. And now them family agree for a plan because somebody had access to a gun where them say about mental health issues.
Even if a license firearm holder, they day in there. Unless it's a white brother and day night BNI man could have shoot him. Brother, your little pistol, your little.
Come here, say me man body armor.
Brother, the man like a game, the man day na brother. Like a game, you little two could do the man nothing, brother.
You gotta aim for the head, man.
You gotta shoot him in the head or sitting.
Make sure you don't miss two.
Yeah.
You feel me, I say? I have to shoot him before he see you. Because me I tell you, say the man gonna spit, brother.
Yeah, man. Wiki rapid, man.
Your body just go numb. And I me see the lady there on the ground, brother. The woman a gasp for ear, brother. The woman last breath come out of the woman body. The woman a gasp for ear and the man just shoot the woman in her head. Brother, better pack up my things. Better me go deal with the blow scam of them at Jamaica.
So you need the chopper them.
Brother, better me go deal with the chopper them, brother. You see me, I say? Better me go deal with the chopper them at Jamaica, brother. Yeah, man. You see me? And you see now, we there over here now. Of course, we're not promoter, we're not uphold. You see me, I say? The scamming lifestyle or whatever. You see me? But some of you have to give them all a vice cartel. You see me? Ha ha ha. You see me? And just laugh off of them cars. And so you have to beat them. Beat them pocket. You see me? Yeah, you have to beat them pocket, man. And so you have to make them feel it.
It's tough though because some of the people were unfortunately, most of the people where get beat. And then that might cause the problem, Bridget. I know for them race, but a lot of them enough.
The people them we are dead.
I agree.
Them not do nothing.
But two wrong not make right.
Of course, we
and it's tough. And it's tough.
Them sing that too. But when it go right, when is it going to be right? You get me? I say you have to look over your shoulder triple time.
Yeah.
You see me? I say you pass a one white girl or one.
You know, man, I'm gonna start deal with it like back home, or them did it like them say there. When my man them drop, all right, every day when I hear one of my drop until I feel like
like it's sufficient. But
yeah.
It never.
So what gonna happen is you have to start, but that will be strategic. So the people them with a power, they're gonna feel it, but they see it. They're gonna feel it. Because unless them feel it, bro, it's not gonna change, and it not happen by itself. You know, but I can't own way because they're not feeling it. They're not feeling it. Them go home, and after them do them press conference, them go home and then I guess them sleep like a baby. Them all right. Them get up a part of life. It's a casualty. It happens.
Them figure out some way to put a band-aid over the situation. Them find a way to put a band-aid over the situation. Cause as you can tell, look on it. If you ever look on it, brother. You see, anytime you have a big issue going in America, couple days after, a next one come. So that one day, the first one get thrown to the background.
Yeah.
And then the next one come again. Everything does get thrown to the background. And everything does get forget about. You feel me, I say? Over the entire world, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. You see me? Ukraine life matter. Ukraine life matter. and everything just slowly just fade away.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody eat what them can eat out of it, milk whatever them can milk out of it, and everything just fade away. Fade away, fade away, fade away.
Yeah.
You get me? I say it's stay away, brother. It's stay away. And if everybody start walking now with them gun at them hand, at the end of the day, how I feel that? Black people are gonna feel it because you have less black people with gun. Every white man and him pitting them have gun. Black people, because enough of them have felonies, them can't get no gun with felonies. You get me? I say because one of the stipulations of being a felon, you can't have no gun. Yeah. You get me? I say? So black people again are gonna feel it. And if the one them we can't get gun, it can't amount to the, you get me? I say the man them will have it. The white people them will have it. You know what I mean? Brother.
We have to help put in policies, in my opinion, and be vigilant in the environment. It's scary to say, but you have to be vigilant. And protect your family, that's my thing. Because that's my goal. Make sure I have my little Rottweiler, so anything I need, make sure I protect my family. Keep him close. Understand? Every now and again, just have to, when I go out, make sure I have a Rottweiler with me. And not be afraid, and make sure I'm not afraid for back.
I never know what I saw having a conversation about this, that's something that I feel with them. Swear to you.
So how can we help people? What we can suggest to people to help them stay positive in a time like this?
Great question.
Elder, better we make a poll out of that here. Wait for the answer them come in because because boy, honestly, I can't say.
I can't answer for it.
I can't say, to be honest. We are humans and it's tough. Yeah. It's tough, you know. I feel like a lot of this is learning to just cope with things and how we can just cope. Yeah. Or we can remain positive, or we can, it's tough. There's just no real answer when I look at it, in my opinion. I feel like the only thing we can do is, and this might not be the best approach, but condition your mind and just understand, say, this is just what life is like right now, especially at this day and age. It's only getting worse. And it kind of have the effect where you talk about where you get numb. So if you get numb to everything, then it don't really bother you, just keep moving. And it's not the best approach. But I don't know what else we can do because, yeah, like it's tough. So I'm interested to hear what the listeners have to say in terms of their opinion. This is one of them really can't come up with something where, you know, tangible and makes sense, and we can say this. No, it's tough.
One of the things that we can do is what we are doing right now, have a discussion about it instead of battle it up. So you can express how you feel, so you can be heard. You understand? A lot of we get numb our whole team, and it's not healthy. You understand? So at least when we have a conversation, at least somebody hear what we are saying. Even if they don't have the solution, it's better than for just sit down and hold the team and just a snowball in the head. And then like me, they just say, yo, I'm nervous, I'm paranoid. And then hear me say, yo, I'm nervous too. And you know, me I put some things in place to make sure say it help ease me. So at least him realize the way my experience and him alone, it doesn't change the facts, but at least him realize that it's normal. So we encourage the listeners to talk to them support system if them stress out about something. Go talk to a therapist. Go find somebody where go talk to a pastor in another church. Find somebody to talk to where we listen. Don't sit down and say, yeah, try, but just brush it on like carpet, because there's no hope. Because if you constantly have situation where there's no hope, then you're going to think your life is no hope. And that's not the case. So it's very important that we start out. I don't have a whole heap answer, but one of them I know is find some people we can sit down and listen to. Have a discussion, talk about it with the kids. Hear what them feel, because them feel to hear what them think. I'm not sure what by you because I say talk to your kids.
But just imagine now
the
conversation where me have to have with my two older one them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just imagine that conversation.
Listen to them. Because they know a lot more than we give them credit for. You think ignoring the conversation, meaning them not gonna know what go on. Them know what go on because them talk about it in the school. Them a hear over here you talk about it to your Empress. So them exposed to it, and if they're not, then it's our job to educate and guide the conversation with them so them understand it from your perspective. And them not just assume and come up with solution for them own or go talk to some friends who might not have the proper guidance. Because they might go talk to some friends and say, yo, I get some good and go back for them more then. And before you know it, they've been in trouble because as we are so truthfully stated, our one them a drop. We are dropped both as victim and as attackers. For them one just a drop, not even a drop as victim. No, our attacker, none of them.
Mm.
So we have to have the conversation with our kids. Hear what them think. They might get some good guidance at school that them can share with you, but at least know the narrative that they're being taught. And help guide the narrative. And not just leave them to figure it out on their own. Because you think so them not see all of them things up on Twitter and Instagram. And when next one name, Snapchat, they must see all of them things there, brother. And I get exposed to it. Some things that my daughter teach me, she has 16 teach me what she learned from
the media.
Not media, upon Snapchat. Because they might drop content and it's catchy because it's a short. So they might get exposed to it. If we don't guide them, they may pick up the wrong narrative. Self-esteem issues, which account to more mental lack of self-confidence. And all of them things. So if we not have them conversation, then we do you with them. Sit down and listen to them and make them feel how they want to feel and then help guide them. We're going to lose them. And then they might grow up and become adults who don't share them feelings because whenever I used to communicate at home. So that's something may I try to get better at. Yeah. But yeah, man, much respect.
My 2 cents that still.
Yeah. It's heavy, but we're glad the man them share.
Yeah.
We could wrap it up.
Yeah.
So we can have a kind of a backstage.
Yeah, man rap.
Yeah.
I need a punching bag or something, brother, right? No joke, I swear, no joke.
Just don't lose hope, you know?
You're not too late still, we didn't figure out, but I do some abs.
Something. Yeah, man.
Some jumping jacks and stuff in the basement.
Yeah, like me.
To blow off steam.
Inside, brother, it's just like.
Yeah.
But
people give thanks again. You know what thing go. You see me I say? Yeah. That topic here it does. Yeah. That subject here, that topic here.
Yeah.
You see me? It's heavy.
Always we not always a laugh. We hit some hard topics.
Yeah, it's heavy.
And we not have the solution for them.
You see me? So give thanks another week.
Yeah.
I mean, big up all the listeners them. Make sure you go and go subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know the thing go. Right?
Yeah, man.
Definitely.